Hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. Chainlink is currently continuing to correct, and we have recently reached my target area that was here on the 24th of February. And that was when we hit my target area at the upside. This is the level of $11.30. So the 78.6% fib level, that is where the target area started. And the target area goes down all the way to 597, so the 88.7% fib level. It doesn't mean that we definitely have to get to that lower level. It means that anywhere in this target area, in my opinion, with the highest likelihood, the price is going to see a turnaround and we can get back to new all-time highs. This is also the area that we've been talking about since autumn, and I think based on that, we can all be quite happy that this was reached. I think it saved a lot of people a lot of money. I know that, in fact, because I see the comments. So this all worked out, but the problem is it is not possible to be more precise, really. You can do it to that degree and that's it. We and so far it's been spot on, but you can't really make it even clearer. You can't say it will definitely turn around at this level or that level. You cannot say it will happen tomorrow or in a week or 2 weeks. No, I mean, every method of analysis has its limits, and so does this one as well. But to be fair, I think we can all be very happy that this worked out, especially given the fact that we've been talking about this correction for 4 to 5 months, and we have reached the target area finally, even though back in autumn it looked like this was not possible, that we were going to get into this area, but there we are. And it's always interesting for me to see like the shift in sentiment. Because back then I remember comments very well. I even remember there was one guy, maybe it was Solana or Chainlink, I can't remember, someone who said he unsubscribed because I talked about these low target areas. I mean, now we've hit them and now people are panicking that we could even go through these target areas to the downside. So it is very, very funny to really see this change in sentiment, that back then it was very unrealistic that we are going to come down, and now it is very unrealistic that we are going to go up again. So it is very, very interesting. So all we can do is just to make informed assumptions based on certain methods of analysis, and that's all we can do really in these markets. That's how these financial markets operate and how they are. Now, what is Chainlink really, really doing? So we are coming down here to the target area. We found support. We found actually significant support. You can see that there was quite a long wick to the downside. So we found support. Since then, however, we have been in this descending wedge here. And we could possibly argue, I mean, it's a bit of a problem because there are different ways of drawing this descending wedge. But you can see that we are here potentially in a descending wedge. I think this sort of way to draw it makes sense, especially as down here we have quite a lot of touch points. I mean, you could even draw it a little bit differently and base it on the closed candles up here. I think that would make even more sense, because then you just base it on the closed candles, and all of this, however, here then was a fake out. Okay, so maybe let's just do it like that. And that at least makes it a little bit clearer, because then you have a lot of touch points here recently, and you can see that it really could be that the price is currently breaking out of that descending wedge. Now, this would not only be, this would potentially be a short-term long opportunity. So it's happening at the moment. But what I can tell you is that it is, of course, risky to just buy if you want to do it for a short-term trade. Ideally, you want to see a retest, well, we've got that $13.63 level. No, sorry, it's $13.50. That's that wave A low. So I think what would make sense is if we break out to the upside here, we retest the $13.50 level, because it is a significant support level. And then with the confirmed volume, we are going to go higher. And the target of the wedge, the price target, would actually be the beginning of the wedge. And I think the first main target with this would be this swing high here at $18 or $19.50. The next target then would be, well, you've got this swing high here at $28, and then the beginning of the wedge would be at $35. Now that is quite a lot of way to actually get there. And I'm not saying it will, but it's certainly interesting that we are having this descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. We hit the target area already, and this is actually where I bought with my limit order. And again, if you want to see my buy and sell orders, you can check out the channel membership for silver members who can access Discord. They can see all my buy and sell orders. And yeah, I had a limit order placed here. That was also in terms of what I allocate to Chainlink as a whole. This was my most significant order here at this level. Yeah, because my view was that with the highest probability, we are going to definitely reach here that 78.6% fib level. But yeah, I also have another limit order set lower. And I'm doing that just because I think we are still in a downtrend and we don't have a confirmed uptrend yet. Yeah, but theoretically, the low could be in, and theoretically, Chainlink could have completed the correction. But it's too early to really say it has completed the correction because we are still making lower lows and lower highs. But overall, the potential is there and the probability is there, and it has done the minimum it needs to do to complete the correction. Yeah, in this wave 2, in which Chainlink currently is. And within this wave 2, you've got this ABC correction. That is where we are. And in this sort of wave 2, you typically get down into the region between the 78.6% fib level and the 88.7. And yeah, here we have already seen quite a significant reaction to that target area. However, that doesn't mean we couldn't get lower again. Yeah, so waiting for that still. Alternatively, we could break to the upside here. But then again, what I would want to see is a retest. And yeah, I gave you the price targets for that move up. But that only happens when we break really out. At the moment, it's a bit of at a tipping point at the moment. And again, I would want to see that retest. That is so important, yeah. Otherwise, it could just be a fake out and we don't want that. So looking at the indicator as well, in terms of talking about the potential breakout, we've got the MACD on the daily turning bullish. Yeah, so that is certainly a positive sign here that would support new highs. And also here the RSI on the 8-hour chart is moving into bullish territory above 50 and the MACD as well. So yeah, I think it's getting interesting on the Chainlink chart. Certainly worth watching out for this potential breakout here. First little resistance will be here at $14.35, and then as I said, $15.50. Then you've got your $17.40 and then $19.50. I think this is the first main one up here. So yeah, that's my view here on Chainlink. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe and leave a comment. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.